was about 35, rich, powerful, untouchable. Everyone called her madam. She owned a massive mansion and employed many workers. She lived life on her own terms. No husband, no interest in marriage. She don't welcome a man into her life, but random men into her bed come easily. Control was her love language. Compliance was her daily routine. Nothing ever satisfied her. Every year, her family asked the same question: where is your husband? She refused, always, until one call changed everything. One fateful day, Omema was in her compound, sitting on a man's lap, enjoying herself. Her phone rang. A maid rushed in like Usain Bolt. It was her mother. Her mother was sick, very sick. The message was heavy. If you don't bring your husband to receive my final blessing, I will not rest peacefully in the afterlife. That night, guilt crushed her. The mood changed. She asked Chief, the man with her that night, if he could stand in as her husband. The question angered him, and he left without a word. Omema needed a solution. Her mother was alive. One night, she went to a bar, not for love, just to distract herself. That is where she saw him. A man sitting alone, quiet, no friend, just a drink and his thought. Charlie has just lost his job that same day. He was thinking about how to fix his life and his future. For the first time in her life, Omema approached a man. They talked, they laughed, they connected. When the night ended, Omema asked for his contact. She saw him as a perfect figure for her plan. Calls started rolling in, night after night, like NEPA bill. They talked for hours. She learned he had no woman, no stability, no clear direction. Omema stepped in with a care and attention. She even offered him a job, which he accepted gladly. Charlie felt deeply in love, but Omema was on a mission. Months passed. She asked when he would take her to meet her parents, not for love, but to fulfill her mother's wish. Charlie asked to take it slow. Omema insisted, saying her mother was dying. Charlie hesitated. He had nothing. He prayed. The answer came clear but heavy. She is the woman of your dream, but the marriage will break you. If you are patient, you will benefit the most. He proposed. They went to the village, collect Omema's mother's blessing, and get married. For 1 year, peace reigned. For the second year, peace still lived in the house. Then the child was born, and everything changed. Omema's respect vanished. She began to dominate and humiliate her husband. You married me because of money, she told Charlie. He was shocked. Just a small fight. Where did this come from? Violence started. One slap became many. Even when Charlie stayed quiet, fight ended with bruises. Charlie sent the children to his family. He couldn't let them grow up watching their father get beaten by their mother. Many times he wanted to leave, but remember the word: if you could be patient enough, it is for your benefit. One day, he moved out quietly. He told himself he was done with the marriage. He couldn't explain to anyone. When Omema noticed he was gone, she searched for her everywhere. She begged, she cried, she promised to change. I stayed because of love, Charlie said, not because of your work or your mansion. Charlie returned and resigned from his job. It was the worst decision of his life. Omema began bringing men home, laughing, drinking, sleeping with them, while Charlie stepped outside like a stranger in his own house. Whenever he complained, he was beaten again and again, until one day, she brought another man home. That evening, Charlie returned from work. He dropped his bag upstairs and sat under a tree in the compound, quiet and tired. The man Omema brought home was outside, talking on the phone. Same height, same voice, same posture with her husband, Charlie. From inside, Omema heard a man talking sweet to a woman. Something snapped inside her. She rushed out and slapped him from behind. The man turned. It was not her husband. Before she could react, he slapped her back twice. She froze. No man had ever done that to her before. Her husband never did. She dropped to the ground and cried. The man looked at her and walked away. Charlie saw nothing. He went upstairs. Hours later, he came down and found her still crying. What's wrong? He asked. She broke. She begged, hit his leg and cried. I don't know I was hurting you this much, she said. I thought controlling you would make you stay. You never raised your hand against me, not once. Charlie listened silently. Tears rolled down his face. I am used to this, he said quietly. Today you beg, tomorrow you change back. She promised again, and this time she changed. No more men, no more violence. The house became calm again. But peace did not remove the scars. The marriage survived, but it was broken, still connected, but weak. Charlie stayed, not out of strength, but because living felt like failure. He stopped fighting, stopped giving love. He only wants silence and peace. Then Omema fell sick. One night, she collapsed after drinking. She was rushed to the hospital. The diagnosis shocked everyone. Brain tumor, stage 3. Operation was 50-50. Without it, she had only few months. Prayer started, but death was already knocking. Regret haunts her. Every slap, every insult, every man she brought home. Charlie brought the children to see her and stayed beside her until the end. On her last day, Charlie cried and said, "I killed you with my patience. I should have left. I stayed to prove love and we both suffer. I am sorry." Rima closed her eyes. She died quietly.